Welcome to Shed T7. You can see the bike all over with post-its. I've seen it before, but it's quite handy because of the age. Cannot remember all. So we will tell you what we have done for modifications on our bikes. And we will show you on detail and why we have done these mods. We have made our modifications and we want it on our travels. We are not hard enduro riders, so we have not very good expansion needed or top of the bill. But we like riding on the bad roads, gravel roads, and sometimes we plow through the sand. We can do it. And these mods are made for our way of traveling. So it's not the best modifications, they are the modifications we like on our bikes for our way of traveling. So we have a lot of post-its, but I have also a list so I don't forget anything. So we will start on the top of the list. We start with all the original parts of Yamaha, the parts. And so it's not from the front to the back, but from my list from top to bottom. And we will start at the chain guard. So here you can see the Yamaha Tenere 7 on the chain guard. So I take off the first. And why we have chosen this? Two reasons. It's better than plastic and it looks nice. We go to the second part, and that is the lessing eye from the Tenere 660, and that's on the front. And here you can find it. Page number 2. And we also put our bikes on a trailer, and this is an original lessing eye. To the left, to the right, and you can put it on a trailer. Very easy. The third post-it is on the front. And because it's one headlamp unit, this is the protection for it, that no stones or other things can hit this one, because when it's broken you have to replace the whole unit. We have also chosen for the grip heating. It's not quite as good as the aftermarket, but for in the Netherlands at 0 degrees and on the hottest on the 3 points, it's doable. We have on the front and the radiator protection. And why? It's a little bit aesthetic, but it's also not of plastic. The original is also okay, but we have chosen this one because stones will hit the metal and not the plastic. And then you see these crash bars, and on our first ride that bike was fallen down on a very solid rock. This was not mounted yet, because this was the first bike in Holland and there were no crash bars or other aftermarket parts. The radiator was hit on the side. It was not leaking, but as you can see, it's dented on the mounting point. Also from this side you can see it. So that's why we have this mounted to protect the radiator, and then the front also to protect the radiator. So what do we have more of the original Yamaha parts? You cannot miss it. It is the sturdy base plate. The original one is very thin. This one is 4 millimeters and can hit the ground or rocks and nothing happens. Then we have on the side the grips. When you are standing, you really feel them and you have good protection and grip on the bike. We have them on the side and we have them on the top, the Yamaha Adventure pad. Then we have mounted the center stand, and we use it for storage on the trolleys and when changing tires or repairing on the bike. We like it very much. It weighs something, but it's very handy. It's also with the rear rack. It's solid as a house. You can take the bike very easily, and we are using it daily to go to work. I'm going to show you the removable top case mount. On the rear rack you can see the locking for the case. This one I use for the daily ride. It's a Givi mono key, I think 20 years old, but it's still fitting. I already made it loose. Then you take it out. Put your bag on and ready for traveling. As easy as that. On the left side of the bike is the original 12-volt connection, and we put another one for the USB here. You can see USB upside down because it's mounted now like this. When it's original, the cap is going down here, so I don't like that, so we put it upside down. We have one original Yamaha part left, and that is the protection for the brake cylinder. It's original Yamaha from the Tracer 700. It fits quite nice and it protects the brake cylinder very well. In the first 50 kilometers of my bike, I was standing in a city and I don't know what happened. I was standing still and 2 seconds later I was fallen down. This bolt was bended, so we have here the rally grade plastic screws, and we have here the SV Motec protection, the axle protection, the front protection. So when now we fall, this will be hit and not this and this one. SV Motec rally grade. Now we are here. We have here nice color. On this bike blue, on this bike red. It's from T7 Rally in the UK. For the way we travel on bad roads, gravel roads. We mounted in the front the progressive springs of Hyperpro, and on the back also the progressive spring of Hyperpro. Suspension we like, especially at holes in the roads, and then you have better road contact, so you have more control of the bike with the progressive springs. This one and this one. We have left in the front. We have here the SW Motec handguards. It's nice in black, good sturdy protection. Then we have here mounted 2 ram mounts, and so we can easily fix a phone or navigation, tracking device, whatever you want that's on a ram mount, we can fix it easily. Then we have here our navigation, the Garmin 750i, and that is mounted here behind the screen on a Donater mount. Few things left on the back. You see here the protection. This side is with protection because we are using soft luggage and it's hanging across the saddle, and then this is protected for the bags. And here we have the rally rate. Easy mount, up. So not with the Allen key, but we take it off. And you can go to the battery, the air filter, very easy. So on this side we have also here the protection, but we have also protection original exhaust wrap. Because of the soft luggage, it is not hitting, but it's a little bit like this above the exhaust, and to avoid problems we made the exhaust wrapping together with the protection on the side. We can use our soft luggage. So the last modification is this bolt. You see here below this plastic, you can lift the license plate easy out with a screwdriver. Now it's fitted to the frame, so it cannot easily taken out, or we don't lose it. So all post-its are gone. So that were our modifications on our bike for our way of traveling. I have one left, that's over here. It's the Loctite moly paste, and we use it when we take out the bolts, a little bit on it and put it back, so it will not be very hard to take it out again. Also for the axle, a little bit on it. I hope you like this video. When you do, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel down below on our logo. Thank you for watching. Till next time.